Hello, today we're going to go through Matthew 21, and this is generally seen as Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. And I think the thing that really stuck out to me reading this was connected to the context of yesterday's passage, where Jesus was really showing his disciples about what it meant to be a servant leader, and to follow him as a servant rather than looking for glory, looking for honor, looking for a place of preference. Because when Jesus then comes and enters Jerusalem, it's in a sense in stark contrast to this, that he comes in and he's riding on the donkey. Okay, it's not a shining white horse, but there's symbolic reasons for the donkey, and also the fulfillment of prophecy. So this is the first time that Jesus really declares, I am the Messiah. He's making that statement. He's saying this to everyone, I am the Messiah. He's coming to Jerusalem in the fulfillment of prophecy, as they shout out, as they shout Hosanna to the Son of David. They lay down the palm leaves, etc. And so they are exalting him. And this is really the first time Jesus has ever done that. And I think there's an important lesson here, because in leadership, sometimes you do get exalted. Sometimes you do get praise. And I think the important lesson is, if you haven't humbled yourself first, you won't be prepared for the praise to come. Because it could have all gone to Jesus' head. He could have just lapped it all up, but he still knew what his purpose was. And we can be in that position where, again, praise goes to our head, but we must keep our feet grounded. Because especially if you're doing good works, people are going to appreciate that. People will like you. But by being humble, realizing that we are here to serve, we're not here for our own glory, we're here for God's glory. I think it's also interesting that then when Jesus goes into Jerusalem, he goes and turns over the tables of the money changers and basically begins to upset people. And again, if we are leading or even just serving with the purpose of the praise of others, we won't be able to do the hard things that come when we need to. So where God might be asking you to do things that are difficult, that not everyone's going to like, if you're looking for the praise of people, then you won't be able to do that. But again, if you've humbled yourself and you know your purpose, you know who you're there to serve and glorify, then that makes the difficult things easier, because actually it's not about pleasing people, it's not for their praise, but for God's glory and his honor. And so again, this passage for me really speaks about the servant-hearted nature of Jesus. Even when he receives praise, that's not what he's about. He's about the purpose. He's about honouring his Father, getting to the cross, that he might show his true love for us, and for which we're eternally grateful.